Alright, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to begin this lesson by giving all praise, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAAHWABAN. I would like to give double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, to teach and rule well, in peace, love, and blessings to the elect of the nation of Israel, scattered abroad. I'm the brother Yakal from Prophetess in Babylon, Tampa, Florida, coming at you with Lord willing and edifying. Let's feed the sheep who believe on the names of Yahweh, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAAHWABAN, in truth and in sincerity. Shalom to your families. And today's lesson is going to, be on, just stepping into Jacob's trouble with faith. All right, just stepping into Jacob's trouble with faith, man. Okay, because there's a day coming where we'll have to leave, this world behind. All right, and I mean that as in, the society. We're gonna have to abandon society, okay, and fully trust in the Holy One of Israel, as it tells you in the book of Isaiah, I believe the 34th chapter. Let's grab that. This is Isaiah 10. I don't know why I got 34 from, but this is Isaiah 10 and verse 20. It reads, "And it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel and such as are escaped of the house of Judah, house of Jacob, shall no more stay upon him that smote them, but shall stay upon the Holy One of Israel in truth." So it's going to come a day where, we're going to have to fully depend on the Lord. Not going to be able to go back to our jobs. Some of us, if not all of us, are going to lose our homes. All right. It's going to get real rough out here, but the Lord said, we're going to stay upon him in truth. The Lord said we shall stay upon him in truth, man. Okay. He going to provide for us as he always did. Even when you look into the accounts of us leaving Egypt, the first Exodus, which we're living in the time of the second Exodus. All right. We were in that wilderness. The Lord provided for us. He gave us manna. He gave us, water, from a rock. Okay, through his servant Moses. All right. The Lord provided for us. The Lord provided for us. And, something I want to add on, to that situation, that the Lord was taking care of Jake and they was being unfaithful, man. How much more us that's going to step in faith? The Lord took care of, Jake in the wilderness that was complaining and being unfaithful. How much more is he going to do in this time for the faithful? All right, those who truly, sincerely trust in him, he going to make a way. And that's just all we got to believe in, man. We got to just, step into that confidence, just walk in confidence, just believing that our power will provide. All right. And, what inspired this lesson was I was just building, one of the brothers, one of the beloved brothers in the camp, brother Nagad, and we were just, going into, just stepping in faith, man. All right, and the Lord, with that, the Lord moves mountains. When you step in faith, okay, the Lord moves mountains. All right, the Lord moves mountains, and he's going to do that for us in the times we're coming into. I want to grab the scripture right here. What is it? What am I thinking of, man? This is Second Ezra 2 and verse 27. It says, "Be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance." So the day of trouble, the day of heaviness come. All right, you have many people that's going to be, troubled. All right, they're going to be sorrowful. It says, "But thou shalt be merry and have abundance." You see, abundance, man. All right, when you go into that word abundance, it means more than enough. All right, it's a lot, but that word abundance means more than enough. Salakia again. So the Lord's going to give us more than enough. All right. It says, "The heathen shall envy thee, but they shall be able to do nothing against thee, saith the Lord." So they're not going to be able to do anything against us, man, because, we're going to have that protection. We're going to have that hedge. Okay. We're going to be taken care of. But for the others, not so much. All right, a good example of that is the book of Eli. You know, when he had that woman cleaving unto him, and they were in the house, and you know they were bullets was rilling the house. You know, bullets were ripping through the house. Okay, from those troop of men. All right. He said the spirit spoke to him and said they're going to make out alive. And they said, did the spirit say anything about us? He said, he didn't say anything about you. So, you know, that's how it's going to be in that day. You know, that's just some comic relief, but that's a good movie to watch. Just showing you how the Lord's going to provide. You know, He's going to make a way for us. The Spirit will be leading brothers, taking care of brothers, delivering brothers, man. You're going to be good. All right? It says, my hands shall cover thee, so that thy children shall not see hell. Yeah, our little ones, bro. Our little ones going to be taken care of. Brothers got sons and daughters. You know, this is why the work that we're putting in right now is so important, because when the Lord, you know, we want to cash out. When the Lord, you know, brings that trouble, we want to say, hey, Lord, you know, to the best of my ability, I did the best I could. I did the best I could, Lord. You know, I fought. I gave up everything. All right. Make a way for me, Lord. I'm solely putting my trust in you. And see, that's how the Lord works. The Lord operates off of faith. You know, anytime Jake will have faith, the Lord would move mountains, man. But you got to step out on faith first. And me and the brother was breaking bread on that, stepping with that. It's how the Lord, you know, requires us to step out on faith. The Lord requires us to step out on belief, and then that's when He moves mountains. You see? That's when He moves mountains, man. All right? We're going to be put in a lot of situations to where, okay, nothing is going to be able to get us out of it but our faith. The Lord, you know, faith in the Lord is going to get us out of a lot of situations, because, you know, coming into these times, we're going to look death in the eyes a lot. All right? But it's all about remaining faithful. See? It's all about remaining faithful unto the Lord, YAHAWASHI. It says, that's the point. That's the point on that. But, you know, I'm going to grab some more scriptures. But it's just, you know, being faithful, man. Just being faithful unto the Lord. The Lord said He's going to keep us. You read the book of Revelation. And this is the in transit, by the way, so Salakia. All right? But when you read the book of Revelation, let's get the 3rd chapter. Let's get the 10th verse. All right, it reads. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world, to try them that dwell upon the earth. So, you know, the Lord said, Salakia, the Lord said He will keep us from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world, to try them that dwell upon the earth. All right, so the Lord said He's going to keep us from, all right, the hour of temptation. So He's not going to, you know, give us over, okay, to what He's about to give the majority of the world over to, man. When I say us, I mean us as in the hopeful elect, okay? Those who hope in the election, those who hope, okay, those who hope in the salvation that was promised before the foundation of the world. He said He will keep us from the hour of temptation that shall come upon all the world. All right? The Lord's going to make moves. The Lord's going to move mountains for the elect. Okay? But we have to believe in that. Just step in faith, man, because that's how the Lord operates. The Lord operates off of faith. If you ain't, you know, faithful, you know, don't expect nothing of the Lord. You see, Scripture says, let a man act in faith, nothing wavering. All right, so we coming into a time, we gonna have to, hey Lord, you know, we got to go in that bag, man. Like, hey Lord, you know, I need you to come through for me. And we see it now, bro. Look how many instances the Lord showing us He with us. You know, I was breaking bread with the brother HAMAWAN, you know, beloved brother at my camp. But we was just going into it. Look how many times the Lord done delivered you and, you know, had mercy on you. Okay, the Lord is constantly showing us the same message. Deliverance. All right, how much more when it truly matters? How much more when lives are at stake, lives are on the line? All right, the Lord finna come through for us, man. The Lord finna move mountains for Jake, man. All right, that's why I said the title of this lesson: stepping into Jacob's trouble with confidence in the Lord. You got Second Esdras, no, not Second Esdras, more so Sirach, chapter 7. You better know I'm going. Matter of fact, I be having brain fog lately, man, forgetting stuff. But Sirach chapter 4, verse 28, it says, "Strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee." So we have to constantly strive for YAHAWASHI, even if it's unto death, and He's going to fight for us. All right, striving for the Lord, striving in faith, stepping out on faith, and the Lord's going to fight for you and yours, man. All right, you want the Lord to step for you and yours, and you got to step for Him in faith. All right, step in faith, bro. Step in faith. The Lord operates off of faith. Scripture says, "Fear not," 144 times. All right, fear not, fear not. I am with thee. Fear not, fear not. Only believe. Yahawashi said that. Remind me of Peter. Step in faith, bro. The apostle Peter. He wasn't the apostle at the time, but he was a disciple. Being brought up through faith, and he said, "Lord, if it be you, bid me come into the water. Let me come unto you on the water." So the Lord said, "Come." And what did he do? He stepped on. He walked on water. But what happened? He began to doubt. All right, he began to doubt because he in the flesh. He was in the flesh. Okay, and also that goes to show you that you have to get built up in faith. All right, different trials, different tribulations. You go through different things. The Lord delivering you. These are not just mere moments in your walk that just say, "Hey, man, call on YAHAWASHI," and then you just forget about it. These are things that's supposed to be, your foundation. All right, and the Lord be, coming through in miraculous different ways for you, man. That's supposed to be your foundation. It's supposed to have you, meditating and waiting for the next thing for the Lord to do for you, man. Okay. But he walked on water. Apostle Peter walked on water, bro. Stepping in faith. So now, we trying to step in faith. Stepping into Jacob's trouble with faith, with confidence. The Lord YAHAWASHI, that He's going to deliver us. And He's going to be with us, We're going to be put in some tight situations, but the Lord going to come through, man. Like, a good story to read is Daniel the 3rd chapter, about the 3 holy children, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, how the Lord delivered them. Me and the brother was just breaking bread over that. And then we got to talking about, how the Lord came through for King David, and how the Lord just going to operate off of faith, man. The Lord going to make moves off of faith, bro. All right? The Lord going to make moves off of faith, man. So that's what we got to really strive for, brothers. To be increased in faith. What's what I'm thinking about right now? The scripture I'm thinking about. Try to grab it. All right, just gotta operate off of faith. Let's get it. Joshua chapter 1. Brothers are going to this a lot, but this is heavy. All right, Joshua chapter 1 at verse start at verse 9. It says, have not I commanded thee? All right, this is a commandment. All right. Be strong and of a good courage. For it says, be not afraid. So this is something that the Lord is constantly having to remind Jake. Be not afraid. It says, neither be thou dismayed, for the Lord thy power is with thee whithersoever thou goest. All right. So the Lord is with us. All right. We just got to step in that, though. Step in that. Constantly step in that, bro. And everything that we do. Speaking to myself first and foremost. And everything we do is step in that confidence that the Lord going to be with you. And that he going to deliver you. You know? Because he is. It's written. The salvation of the elect is written. You know, salvation, deliverance from Jacob's trouble is written. The Lord said, what? You know, that's going to be a time like never before. Roughly paraphrasing, but he shall be saved out of it. It is even a time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Okay, so somebody is written to be saved out of Jacob's trouble, man. Why not yourself? All right, just stepping in confidence, stepping into Jacob's trouble with confidence. You know, stepping in your everyday life with confidence, man. All right, that the Lord got you. You know, he said, whithersoever thou goest. So the Lord with you every day. Every day the Lord with you, man. But you got to believe that. Step into that every day. That's something that we can all do. Don't let the demons, overthrow your confidence in the Lord. You know, they come into your mind. You ain't a man of the Lord. You know, you just all type of, loser shit. You know, we're not here to be losers. We're here to get the victory through YAHAWASHI. Because the victory is written. So this is a quick lesson through the Spirit. I'm not going to, beat a dead horse, but I pray it was edifying to the elect. Just step into Jacob's trouble with confidence, man. Once again, the Lord going to take care of us. If he fed, some ungrateful, unfaithful, complaining ass Jakes all day in the wilderness, how much more us that's going to actually step out on faith? All right, so, that's a quick point, but till next time, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, BAHASHAM, Brakathum to the elect. Call HALAL, Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAAHWABAN. Double honor to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Till next time, Shalom.